All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hachachwadash. Mix up double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, being a great example for his younger brothers in his truth. And the sincere Akim throughout the four winds, pushing his word in all truth, righteousness, sincerity, faith, and diligence. To you, I say shalom. Also want to give another shalom to the men, women, and children who have come back to the obedience of the scriptures and call upon the names Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, and make up the bulk of the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. To you all, so I want to give a shalom. It's the brother Taziah back at you with another lesson through the Spirit. Just pulled up a few scriptures in Proverbs. Just trusting in the Lord. A video on trusting in the Lord, man. Okay, because we know, man, through the spirit of prophecy, man, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is on his way, and that things are gonna get more heated, things are gonna get worse before they get better. As a brother would like to say, things gonna get worse before it get worse. So there's evil times ahead of us, man. But those that know this truth and call upon the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, we have to trust in the Lord, man. Okay? This video is for the elect, Lord willing. I'm part of that number, man, because the elect is gonna trust in the Lord, man. All right, they're gonna trust in the Lord, and they're not gonna go back on it, man. Okay, and it's gonna be well with them. Okay, and we know that also that the Lord is gonna be performing miracles in these times to come. So we have to trust in the Lord, man. Okay. It's Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. That's right, man, because you have to acknowledge the Lord in everything, man. All right, so you keep bringing out the same scriptures, but it's the milk, man. Okay, the milk has never hurt anyone. Milk has always nurtured and made strong bones, made a strong foundation, man. All right, and it's easy to digest, right? So we bring out these same scriptures, because it's the same thing going on, man. All right, we're still in the evil time. We're still in the evil days, man. And the evil day, approaches, man. Okay, where this devil is gonna make this MOTB mandatory, man. All right, they already talking about it at work. Dr. Oz advocating for it, also being part of the Trump administration. Okay, and we can't forget about Elon's musty Neuralink, man. Elon Musk's Neuralink and his brain chips, man. Okay, these things are coming down the pipeline, man. Okay, so we have to trust in the Lord, man. Okay, with all thine heart. That heart goes into the Hebrew word lab, man, which means what? The mind, the spirit, the inner man. All right. All right, not the instrument or the organ that pumps blood throughout your body, man, or the muscle, right? Now we talking about the inner man, okay? Salaki, because you can liken us into hybrid beings, man. All right, we're double natured. All right, is the nature of the flesh, which is this body and everything that you see, man. Okay, it's the carnality of it, but the spirit is what truly profits. This is what truly makes that uh, that vessel move or whatnot. But they're contrary, man. It's the spirit is the battery, all right, and they're contrary to one another, man, because this flesh wants to go off, man. As it's the apostle Paul speaks about. Let me see that. This is Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these two are contrary. Look up the word contrary. Means opposite, perverse, opposite in nature. All right, so we have to feed the spirit, man. Okay, and the heart is desperately wicked. We cannot trust in our own hearts, man. Okay, as you see, Esau Edom has lied and ruled the world, man. You know, he's lied about who he is. Lied about everybody. He tried to he had to hide who he was to hide who we are. Okay, and he's coming out and basically saying, yeah, the moon landing was fake. You know, he's just winging it at this point, man. All right, but the point is, you know, we live in a world full of lies, man. Okay, and we can't trust in our own heart. So it says, and these are contrary the one to another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. Right? Because the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. Okay? These bodies are subject to go off, man. Okay? And that's why we have to repent daily, man. For real. Repenting daily. That's what's gonna make sure you being renewed. You know? Are you repenting daily? Because, man, the Lord is very merciful, man. Okay? The Lord is very merciful. And also understands that, hey, you know, we have this treasure of earthly vessels. And hey, man, we to the best of our ability, we have to hold fast to what we have, and to the best of our ability, we walk in the law, statutes, and commandments, man. But you know, you got this devil, you know, the shops open on the Shabbat, you know, it might put you in a bind to where you might have to go get something to eat. You might have to go spend money, you know. You don't want to be over righteous, and you got a family, but hey, at least you ain't turned the stove on, you know. But you might have to, you know, and Lord willing, you know, you just try to prepare for that, try to prepare for the Shabbat. But you know, it's just an example, man, of some of the things, man, that hey, we go off daily, man, from these clothing, you know, being around these goddamn these women on their cycles and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that we understand we cannot keep the law perfectly, but it's the effort that we give to try and to show that, hey, we're contrite, to show that we're basically sorry for the things that we've done, and try to walk upright. Like the Lord said, go and sin no more to that woman. You know, let not your sins weigh you down. You know, you keep striving for the truth and fighting for the truth. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord gonna fight for you, man. Simple, man. And the big fight is coming up, right? And that ultimate test is coming up, man. So yeah, you want to be well equipped, you know. And what you need to be equipping yourself, man, with with the mind of Yahweh Shai. It says arm yourself with the same mind. You know, it says arm yourself, make it a weapon unto you, man, and a defense. Make it everything you need, man. Right? This Psalms 118:8. It says it is better to trust in the Lord Yahweh than to put confidence in man. That's right, man, because Esau Edom gonna starve your ass out, man, to try to get you to take that MOTB. Right? That might be. But hey, man, you know, through faith and reading and, you know, everything that we've been learning, man, and which is faith, you know, we put our confidence and our trust in the Lord, man, because what the Lord delivered our forefather Daniel in the Babylonian captivity, when he was in the lion's den, right? Hungry lions, they didn't eat for, I say, weeks. But the Lord had the angels there, man, to where they didn't even move against Daniel. You know? And also, you know, Habakkuk being basically teleported, man, to bring food unto I want to say Daniel, to bring food unto him so he can eat. You know, I might be wrong on that, but as far as who he was transported to by that angel, you know, but he teleported Habakkuk, man, to bring some food to a place where you know, he wasn't even familiar with. You know, he told the Lord, I don't even know where that's at, you know. Let's see. I can pull that. Yeah, this is in Daniel 14. Yep, Bel and the Dragon. Yep, Daniel 14:36. Well, I want the KJV. But look, it's right here. Yep. This is Bel and the Dragon, chapter 1 and verse 33. And Bel and the Dragon is found in the Apocrypha, man. Okay. Also, you can read it in Daniel 14. This situation, but it's in the Apocrypha as well, man, which they took out of the Bible, which was part of the 1611. All right, the 1611 King James. So it is authorized. It is scripture. You know, it's canon, like the brother liked to say. It's canon. It says Bel and the Dragon, chapter 1, verse 33. Now there was in Jeri a prophet called Habakkuk, right, who had made pottage and had broken bread in a bowl and was going into the field to bring it to the reapers. But the angel of the Lord said unto Habakkuk, Go carry the dinner that thou hast in Babylon unto Daniel, who is in the lion's den. Man, the Lord cold, man. Daniel in the lion's den right now, he telling him to bring him something to eat. Come on, man. You know, and for him to be in a lion's den eating in front of hungry lions, man, the Lord ain't man, hey, the Lord is the ultimate one to trust in, man. Right? Because when your ways pleaseth the Lord, he even maketh your enemies to be at peace with you. That lion supposed to toe his ass up, man. That lion supposed to toe his ass up according to according to the nature itself. A hungry lion, even according to them. Salaki, I forget the king of Babylon, you know, but that was the king during that time that really didn't want Daniel to go in there, but eventually gave the praises to Daniel's power, which is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know, gave the credibility, gave the credit, right? Because he's in the lion's den, man, right? And he just got transported. He got teleported. He's about to get teleported, right? To get something to eat. He's finna get, Habakkuk about to get teleported, man. Let me read. It says, go carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon unto Daniel, who is in the lion's den. And Habakkuk said, Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. And that's valid. That's a valid question, because, like, Lord just tell you, man, go do that. You know, go do this. And you know, it's a valid question. How I'm going to do it, Lord? Because I've never been in this place. You know, it just shows the power of the Lord. He says, then the angel of the Lord, Yahweh, took him by the crown, right? And bare him by the hairs of his head and through the vehemency of his spirit. Ooh, I can't even say that word. Let me see. The quality, intense, forceful, passionate in action, emotion, or expression. Let's see how. Vehemence, okay.
Vehemence. Vehemence. Vehemence.
Vehemence. The quality or state of being, intensity. So let's go back. It says by the power of his spirit. It said through the vehemency of his spirit, right? The basically the power of his spirit, man. The energy, the intensity of his spirit, right? Set him in Babylon over the den. So the Lord teleported him over the den. He says, and Habakkuk cried, saying, oh, Daniel, take the dinner which the Most High have sent thee. Because he surely did. The Lord literally sent it to Daniel. And Daniel said, thou hast remembered me, O power, neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. So why not trust in that power, man, and keep seeking and loving the Lord, man? And we know that was John 3:27. Let me see. I don't want to just butcher it, but I don't think that's it. But basically, hey, the keeping of the commandments, man. You know, it's how you show the love. You know, if you love me, keep my commandments, right? And when you love something, you really fear it. You have it's a certain fear that comes about it, man. A fear of losing it, a fear of not being able to access, you know, and just plain outright fear, because on the Most High is terrible, man. All right. The Lord He said he kill and make alive, man. Okay? So you're going to get got anyway. Suffer for righteousness' sake. And you'll be delivered, man. Okay? Because what Daniel just said, it says, Bel and the dragon 1:38. And Daniel said, Thou hast remembered me, O power, neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. Right? And Ecclesiasticus, or it's the second Ezra, but it goes into, man, basically, whom has the Lord forsaken that called upon him, man. You know, the Lord is near all. The Lord is near to all those that seek him, man. All right, you should seek the Lord with all thy heart and all thy soul, and you should be found of him, man. You know, you're gonna find the Lord. All right, that's how you obtain the names Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You seeking the Lord, man. That's how you started calling upon the names Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Keeping the commandments, loving the Lord, seeking him, man. And now that you found him, you gotta seek him 10 times more. Meaning continue, man. Just continue seeking him. All right, because the Lord is ultimately, man, is gonna. He's got the last say, so he's gonna bring judgment to this place, and we know that. All right, and we have to put our confidence in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, especially in these times. Especially in these times, man, more than ever. All right, the Lord bring you through certain situations to show you, man, hey, you need to trust in me. You need to trust in me, right? You pray to the Lord for things you know, for more faith. You know, you think you can, you think you're not gonna go through nothing, or the Lord not gonna put you through nothing. You got another thing coming, all right? Because the Lord will indeed test that, man. All right, the Lord would indeed send you obstacles that you have to climb through, man. All right, but I digress, or really not. But I just want to finish the scripture, verse 39. So Daniel arose and did eat, and the angel of the Lord set Habakkuk on his own place again immediately, and took him back. Man, this damn devil don't know what he's playing, what he messing with, man. Okay? These damn devils don't know who they fucking with, man. Man, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, is the power. All right? It's the power, man. I'm telling y'all. the scripture's telling y'all. The Lord's telling y'all. The earth is telling y'all. Like he says in, I want to say Job, or you know, look at the works of the earth, and it testifies of the Lord's righteousness, the Lord's power, man. All right, ask the fishes, ask the trees, and they gonna all testify the Lord's work, man. All right. So trust in that power, man. Don't trust in man. All right, because the Lord can do things like this for you, man. All right, and we know that a man can receive nothing unless it be given to him from heaven. All right, and faith. Daniel had the faith to cash in on a blessing from the Lord, man. All right, that's the currency that the Lord is looking for and seeking for, faith, man. He said he was looking for fine gold, man. All right, he's likening us into fine gold. And gold and gold is often put through the fire to burn out all the impurities in it, man. Okay, but it might take another form. But it'll never break. It might bend, you know, it might liquefy, but It never breaks. Um, never burns out, man. All right. And all that's left is pure gold. And that's what the Lord is looking for, man. That's why He put us through the furnace of affliction. Now let's go on to Isaiah 12:2. It says, "Behold, the Most High is my trust. It's my salvation, Salakia. I will trust and not be afraid, for the Lord Yahweh is my strength. And my song, He also is become my salvation." That's right. My strength and my song. This song that we singing now, man. This new song upon the earth, man. All right, this is the only song that we like to hear, really. I Jake like to listen to some beats or some oldies but goodies, they say. But ultimately, man, this song that we sing, this new song in the earth, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, is the only song we really like to hear, man. Everything else is irrelevant, and everything else is really destruction and distraction. All right. So we know that the Most High is our salvation, man. Okay. And we have to continue so we can be saved, man. So we can achieve that salvation, and that comes with new bodies, a new world, a true world order. Fuck a true world order, right? And new bodies in a kingdom of dominion and immortality, man. Okay, and pleasures forevermore. That's what the scriptures mean. We seek a city to come. We have no continuing city here. We seek one to come, man. That's the kingdom of heaven, which is upon us, which is near us. All right, which is at the door. All right, we just gotta keep pushing, man. See, this is Psalms 91:1. Says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." Right? And the secret place of the Most High is the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of these scriptures. And calling upon the names Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and waiting upon the Lord to rise to the prey, man. This is he said, okay, verse 2, "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence." And hey, one of them noisome pestilence that's about to come, man. It's what that thermonuclear fire, man. That thermonuclear missiles. All right, blowing up at 180 degrees. It's gonna be a loud ass noise when that bitch hit. And the Lord's gonna deliver us from even that, man. Okay, which shows you the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? And He says the snare of the fowler. That's Esau Edom, man, trying to encage you, man. Like some damn cattle trying to fucking mark you, man, chip you. Right? You don't want to trust in that shit, man. You don't want to trust in this shit. This shit is gonna crumble and fall before you, man. And it's happening, man. We watching this shit crumble right before our eyes, man. All right, and intel coming out about how America basically losing this goddamn war. So, hey, I'm going to read verse 2 again. It says, I will say of the Lord Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress. All right, and a fortress is a strong building, man. A fortress, okay? It's a strong building, right? And a fortress is guarded. All right, and you want to be guarded by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. In these days, you want that hegemony, the hedge of protection around you, right? Let's go to this one. I just got a few scriptures. This is Psalms 118:5. I called upon the Lord Yahweh in distress, and the Lord answered me and set me in a larger place. Whew. Man. And the Lord's gonna put us in a larger place, man. All right. The Lord, and we do that now, man. All right, and the Lord does that for us spiritually, man. Sits us in a larger place, man. All right, brings us through, the hell and the high water, the forge, right, with the hammering, the fire, and then the water, right, to cool it off a little bit. But it's time to get your ass back in that heat, man, so I can mold you again to a fine-tuned instrument. Right, the Lord is molding us, man. All right. So yeah, it's gonna be times of distress, right? It's gonna be times of distress, but the Lord is untapping a new pool within you, man. A new potential within you, a new power within you, man. His power, right? Because it was the Lord said, in weakness my power is great, roughly paraphrasing. But hey, I'm not gonna make this too long, man. I just wanted to do a lesson, man, and edify the Lord's sheep, man, and start the morning correctly, and give all praises and honor and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Real well, been a great example for his young brothers in his truth. And the sincere Akim throughout the four winds, pushing his word. And all truth, righteousness, sincerity, faith, and diligence to you. Say Shalom, Abba, Babal, Quam to the elect of Yasha Allah. Shalom.